Our American Public Transportation Association recommended practice: solid state auxiliary power periodic inspection maintenance. Contents: introduction, frequency, conduct, required specific task, materials, device, tools, safety, personnel, protective equipment, training, inspection, maintenance, correction, and efficiencies related to APTA standards, reference, definition, abbreviations, acronyms, summary, document change, document history. And then the introduction is not part of the APTA RTVIM RP 01613 or your solid state auxiliary power unit and inspection maintenance. Alright, solid state auxiliary power unit periodic inspection maintenance. Frequency of conduct. Periodic inspection maintenance tasks for solid state auxiliary power units should be performed regularly scheduled for the determination of the rail transit system frequency of the any of the tasks contained with the recommended periodic inspection of the maintenance of the solid state auxiliary power units should comply with the applicable federal, state, and local regulations. Further, conduct with the rail transit system periodic inspection maintenance program with technique frequency of the individual tasks shall be established based on the number of additional factors included but not limited. Original equipment manufacturer recommended intervals, industry experience in operating environmental conditions, historical data performing the requirements, failure analysis, reliability center maintenance programs. Requirements. Specific with the task. Warning. Read, understand all relevant material safety dashes before proceeding with the work on the auxiliary power units. Do not wear metallic clothing with jewelry working on live electrical circuits. Components use tools insulated with the handles only. Warning. Verify all power with it removed from the car over the appropriate time with it specified with the original equipment manufacturer operating auxiliary power supply. Covered to allow components of the discharge. Warning. Following the original equipment manufacturer recommendations with respect to discharging residual voltage and grounding procedures. 2.1. Material. The following material is normally required with a solid state auxiliary power unit inspection maintenance. Original equipment manufacturer railway transit system recommended lubrication. Original equipment manufacturer railway transit system recommended cleaning supply of the original equipment reference original equipment manufacturer maintenance manual with additional material. 2.2. Devices and tools. The following devices tools are normally required with the solid state auxiliary power inspection maintenance. Steering tools care of the maintenance personnel with special tools recommended with the original equipment manufacturer rail transit system, digital voltmeter, torque wrench, portable test unit. Note the devices tools with marked with an asterisk require periodic calibration specified with the rail transit system. 2.3. Safety personnel protective equipment and appropriate personal protective equipment immediately ANSI standard American National Standard Institute are required with the rail transit system shall be worn all the time with the performance of maintenance staff of the rail transit system. Safety practice of the rules procedure should be followed all times performance of these inspections. 2.4. The training requirements. Your railroad transit system maintenance for the contractor, rail transit system maintenance for the contractor shall involve with the execute the training program provided with the employee with the knowledge and skill necessary to safely, effectively perform tasks outlined in recommended practice. 2.5. Inspection maintenance. Inspection maintenance. At the end of the following procedure for the recommended practice for the original equipment manufacturer maintenance manual shall be referred to as such items under the torque value, voltage setting, pass or fail criteria, clearing, measurement, specific procedure for the methodology procedure cover only visual inspection, gauging, adjustment, function testing of the solid state auxiliary power units mounted in the rail transit vehicle. The same procedures may be required with the other use of heavy lifting supporting devices due to the size of the weight of the equipment. Some of the procedures may require more than one individual. Some procedures will not be applicable due to the design variation, methodology, resolution of the deficiencies not inspecting, engaging, adjusting functional testing with auxiliary power supply with associated device should be tailored to agency conjunction with the original quote manufacturing documentation, inspection, maintenance procedure, process, interval, deficiency, resolution of the deficiency should be done with a comprehensive manner as to create useful data that will enhance the reliability and accountability of the process. Alright, 2.5.1. Your prepare auxiliary power unit for inspection. Prior to inspection fault, the directory should be downloaded with a check for the if the code of the recorded document fault, and to assist with the inspection made with the troubleshoot with the remove the power and isolate with the power you supply with the auxiliary power unit, discharge of the capacitors, follow rail transit system practice with the proper lockout and tagout procedures. 2.5.2. The auxiliary power unit enclosure connection inspection. Inspect the closure bracket with the loop for the missing mounting hardware repair place. As required, check all cover latch for the correct for operation fit with the area proper latch to lock function. Check for the ensure for the damage received, clean as required for the original equipment of the manufacturer railway transit system procedure. De-inspect door gasket brakes for cracks, replace if required. For E, inspect the heading, ventilation blower motor, if for proper operation, replace filter as required. Check for the cable that you have for the cut, installation repair when place if required. Check cable for the broken string, and place and repair or replace as required. Check for the cable loose terminals and tighten as required. R253, the auxiliary power unit interior inspection. Open enclosure, check with the time of the moisture, of the debris, wipe out any of the contaminants of the components, check all insulated with approved with a non-conductive cleaning agent, check with the discolorization, burning marks, odor of the burning from the component, check with the capacitor, make sure that they are not bulging or leaking as replaced as required. Inspect fuse circuit breaker with the evidence of blown or tripped status, replace with fuse reset breakers as required. Note the reason for the blow and fuse of the trip circuit breaker should be found by the corrected. Inspect all related with control relays, power contract, evidence damage, burn contact with loose connection, replace with the required. Check bolted connection, tighten as required. And 254, prepare auxiliary power unit for operation. Remove the tag, restore the power to auxiliary power unit. Remove diagnostic test V with the portable test unit. If applicable, check with the power annunciator light indicator. Use voltmeter or the portable test unit to verify the power output voltage frequency, intermediate voltage power supply, voltage supply. If possible, apply maximum electrical load to the auxiliary power unit when checking the voltage frequency. Check the time of the date with the car number using the power portable test unit. Save the event data as per transit system procedures. Close and enclosure. Secure enclosure. 26. Correct deficiency. Any deficiency uncovered during the inspection. 254 shall be corrected with the documentation according with the rail transit system original equipment manufacturer recommendation related to APTA standard reference definition abbreviation summary document history. And that was your solid state auxiliary power unit periodic inspection maintenance.